The Young and the Restless spoilers Monday, January 5th. Ominous message, Nick's control, Sharon Counsels. The Young and the Restless spoilers are in for Monday, January 5th, 2026. In the next episode, fans can expect Victor Newman, Eric Braeden, to send an ominous message. Nick Newman, Josh O'Morrow, is in the driver's seat. Plus, Sharon Newman, Sharon Case, Counsels Noah Newman, Lucas Adams. Keep reading, and let's talk about what is coming up in the CBS soap opera. Make sure to check out our weekly YNR spoilers here. Noah Newman panics. Let's start off with Noah, who feels trapped in Sharon's cabin. Of course, the woman insists that her son isn't trapped, but they are keeping him safe. Noah isn't too concerned about himself, though. The young man is frantic about what Matt Clark, Roger Howarth, has done to Sienna Bacall, Tamara Braun. Now, Nick has a new plan and tries to explain it to Noah. However, it will be a huge risk. Most ladies know never to let a villain take them to a second location, because that's where they will likely die. So, when Matt and Detective Annie Stewart, Catherine Kresge, yank Sienna out of the car, she fights back with all her might. At one point, Sienna scratches Matt. The man then puts Sienna in a choke hold against the car and threatens to end her life. Nick Newman's control. The Young and the Restless spoilers reveal that Nick will find himself in the driver's seat. This sounds like it could be literal since Matt has Sienna pinned against the car right now. Could Nick see Sienna and Matt? Will Nick take control by literally jumping into the driver's seat? It would be easy to see Nick finding Matt with Sienna in the car. Nick would probably run over there to play hero. However, it seems that this could put Annie in a difficult dilemma. Even though she's on Matt's payroll, he has been broke since Victor wiped him out with the AI program. So, if money is what Annie is really after, that might be a way to get her to switch sides. Victor Newman's ominous message. There will also be Victor, who sends someone an ominous message. Since Nick and Victor are currently talking about the Matt situation, is that who the message is to? What exactly does Victor say? And will this new plan save Sienna or guarantee her death? Which storyline are you looking forward to seeing the most during the week of January 5th, 2026? Sienna Bacall's blood. Over with Matt. He gets ready to make another bold move. They have finally stopped drugging Sienna long enough for her to realize she's being shocking transported. News of the Young and the Restless spoilers. Monday, January 5th. Ominous message, Nick's control, Sharon Counsels. Fans of the Young and the Restless are in for a turbulent start to the week as Monday, January 5th promises some jaw-dropping twists, shocking confrontations, and unexpected counsel. As Genoa City's residents continue to grapple with secrets, betrayals, and manipulations, the upcoming episode is shaping up to be an emotional roller coaster. Here's your deep dive into the day's most explosive developments. An ominous message sends shockwaves. The episode opens with a scene that will leave viewers on edge. A cryptic message lands in Genoa City, one that threatens to unravel the delicate balance between the Newman and Abbott families. Sources hint that the message may be connected to one of Genoa City's most dangerous secrets, and the city's elite are already sensing trouble. Rumors swirl that this ominous message is not just a warning, it's a challenge. But who is behind it? Early spoilers suggest that someone with deep ties to the Newman Empire is using this threat to manipulate key players. Could this be Victor Newman attempting to tighten his grip? Or is it a lurking adversary who's been plotting revenge for years? The tension is palpable, and viewers will be left questioning who they can trust. The message seems innocuous at first, a simple note or email, but its implications are anything but. It's likely to spark panic and paranoia among the city's power players, particularly as it hints at past misdeeds that could come back to haunt them. For the Newman family, the timing couldn't be worse, with internal rivalries already threatening to split the clan. Nick Newman exerts his control. Nick Newman is set to dominate Monday's episode as his quest for control escalates. With Victor and Adam Newman often at odds, Nick has become the central figure trying to steer the Newman Empire through turbulent waters. According to spoilers, Nick's determination to assert his authority may push him to the brink, testing relationships and alliances across the city. Viewers can expect Nick to leverage his power with a calculated mix of charm and intimidation. Those who have crossed him recently, or who might dare to challenge him, should brace themselves. The Nick factor is about to create tension, as his ability to control outcomes could spark resentment among his family and colleagues alike. Interestingly, sources suggest that Nick's control might not just be professional. It may bleed into his personal relationships, particularly with Sharon Newman. Nick's sense of duty to his family and business could clash with his emotions, creating a scenario that promises high drama. This storyline could also reveal a more ruthless side of Nick, reminding fans why he is one of Genoa City's most formidable players. Sharon Newman steps into the role of counselor. While Nick is asserting control, Sharon Newman will step into a very different role, that of counselor and confidant. Spoilers indicate that Sharon's empathy and insight will be critical in helping a troubled character navigate emotional turmoil. Known for her capacity to see the human side of every conflict, Sharon is perfectly positioned to offer guidance in the midst of chaos. Whether it's providing comfort, offering strategic advice, or mediating between warring parties, Sharon's counsel will be vital. Fans have long admired her ability to balance compassion with assertiveness, and Monday's episode is set to remind viewers why Sharon is such a central figure in Genoa City. Sharon's counseling may also tie into the ominous message that has everyone on edge. She could be the voice of reason in a sea of paranoia, helping someone interpret the threat without succumbing to panic. At the same time, Sharon's involvement is likely to put her in the line of fire, as anyone targeted by the message may view her as an obstacle, or worse, a threat. Newman family dynamics reach a boiling point. The Newman family is always at the heart of Genoa City drama, and Monday's episode promises no exception. Between Nick's iron-fisted control and the looming threat of an ominous message, family tensions are bound to escalate. Victor, ever the patriarch, may see Nick's actions as overstepping, while Adam could view them as an opportunity to undermine his brother's authority. The dynamic between Nick and Victor is particularly fascinating this week. Victor's long-standing desire to maintain ultimate power in both the Newman Empire and his personal life could collide head-on with Nick's ambitions. Viewers can expect confrontations, strategic maneuvers, and perhaps even betrayals that could have lasting consequences. Meanwhile, the younger generation may find themselves caught in the crossfire. Characters like Summer Newman, Kyle Abbott, and even Faith Newman could be forced to take sides, making this episode a perfect storm of familial conflict. The interplay of loyalty, ambition, and hidden agendas is likely to keep fans glued to their screens. Unexpected alliances form amid chaos. As tension rises, alliances will become more critical than ever. Monday's episode is expected to showcase unlikely partnerships as characters scramble to protect themselves and their interests. Sharon's role as counselor could also extend to forging these alliances, using her insight to bring conflicting parties together, or at least to prevent open conflict. Expect a scene or two that surprises viewers, where previously feuding characters find common ground. Whether it's a business collaboration or a personal understanding, these alliances could shift the power dynamics in Genoa City dramatically. Fans love these moments of unpredictability, and Monday's spoilers suggest plenty of them are in store. Secrets and lies threaten to surface. No episode of The Young and the Restless is complete without the revelation of secrets, and Monday is shaping up to deliver on that front. The ominous message may act as a catalyst, pushing characters to confront their past actions and hidden motives. Nick, in particular, may face challenges from within his own circle. As he asserts control, secrets that others have kept hidden may emerge, threatening his carefully constructed authority. The tension between truth and deception is a hallmark of YNR, and Monday's episode seems poised to highlight just how dangerous these buried truths can be. Sharon's counsel may also involve helping characters navigate these revelations, offering advice on how to handle delicate situations without causing irreversible damage. Her guidance could be the key to preventing personal and professional disasters, or it could inadvertently expose vulnerabilities that others are ready to exploit. A glimpse of romance in troubled times. While the central focus of Monday's episode appears to be tension and intrigue, YNR never forgets the importance of romance, even in the midst of chaos. Spoilers hint that relationships may be tested as characters struggle to balance emotion. Sharon's interactions could provide not only counsel, but also emotional support to a character wrestling with personal turmoil. Romantic tension may emerge, adding another layer of complexity to the already volatile situation. Fans of the show will want to pay close attention to these subtle cues, as they could set the stage for major developments in the coming weeks. Viewer takeaways. Why Monday's episode is a must-watch. Monday, January 5th is shaping up to be one of those episodes that fans will be talking about for weeks. Here's why it promises to be unmissable. The ominous message. A threat that could disrupt the balance of power in Genoa City sets the stage for suspense and intrigue. Nick's control. Fans will see a more commanding and strategic side of Nick Newman, testing his limits and the loyalty of those around him. Sharon as counselor. Sharon's role highlights empathy and guidance in a city often dominated by manipulation and betrayal. Family tensions. The Newman family is pushed to the brink, and allegiances are tested as ambitions clash. Secrets revealed. Hidden truths could surface, adding twists that will leave viewers shocked and eager for more. Romantic undercurrents. Emotional stakes remain high, reminding viewers that love and loyalty often intersect in unpredictable ways. Predictions. What could happen next? Based on early spoilers, fans can speculate on several potential outcomes from Monday's episode. Nick's assertiveness backfires. In attempting to control the Newman Empire, Nick could alienate key allies, making him vulnerable to sabotage. Sharon becomes a target. Her counseling may draw her into dangerous territory, potentially putting her at odds with powerful adversaries. The ominous message leads to conflict. Whoever sent the cryptic message may escalate their actions, prompting high-stakes confrontations. Alliances shift. Monday may lay the groundwork for unexpected partnerships that will influence storylines for weeks to come. Secrets spark chaos. Hidden truths may come to light, destabilizing personal and professional relationships alike. These potential developments underscore why Monday's episode is generating so much buzz among fans. Genoa City is a place where nothing is ever simple, and the stakes are always high. Conclusion. The Young and the Restless continues to prove why it's one of the most compelling daytime dramas on television. Monday, January 5th promises intrigue, tension, and emotion at every turn. From an ominous message that could threaten the city's elite to Nick Newman asserting his control and Sharon Newman providing guidance and support, viewers can expect a full spectrum of drama. Fans should prepare for shocking revelations, unexpected alliances, and emotional confrontations that could reshape Genoa City forever. Whether you're a longtime viewer or a newer fan, Monday's episode is shaping up to be unmissable, a true testament to the show's enduring appeal. So, tune in, fasten your seatbelt, and get ready for a Monday filled with suspense, drama, and the kind of storytelling that keeps fans coming back day after day. The Young and the Restless is delivering yet again, and this episode promises to be a perfect storm of emotion, intrigue, and unforgettable moments. Fans of The Young and the Restless are in for a whirlwind of drama and tension as the beloved soap opera dives deep into Noah Newman's latest crisis. In a shocking turn of events that promises to shake Genoa City to its core, Noah finds himself panicking, caught between loyalty, fear, and a situation that could have devastating consequences. Noah Newman has always been portrayed as the charming, yet somewhat vulnerable member of the Newman family. As the son of Nicholas and Sharon Newman, his life has often been defined by the towering legacies of his parents, especially the influence and machinations of his father, Nick. But what makes this latest storyline particularly gripping is the way it reveals Noah in uncharted territory, forced to confront a dilemma that tests his morality, resourcefulness, and emotional resilience. The panic that Noah is experiencing stems from a rapidly escalating situation involving a secret that he never intended to reveal. In Genoa City, secrets are currency, and Noah has been keeping one that, if exposed, could compromise not only his own future, but also that of the Newman family empire. This particular revelation has multiple layers, touching on business, personal relationships, and even legal implications. As viewers have watched over the years, Noah has often been portrayed as the more level-headed Newman, the one who tries to stay out of his family's more explosive conflicts. However, recent events have thrust him into the eye of the storm. Earlier this week, YNR episodes hinted at Noah being involved in a delicate situation with a business partner who has been acting increasingly erratic. The partner, whose identity has remained shrouded in mystery until now, is rumored to have leverage over Noah, threatening to expose sensitive information unless their demands are met. This tension has sent Noah into a tailspin, leaving fans on the edge of their seats. Is Noah being blackmailed? Or is this a trap set by one of Genoa City's other power players to undermine the Newman legacy? The show is keeping fans guessing. Adding to Noah's panic is the personal dimension of this crisis. As a man who has experienced heartbreak and turbulence in his love life, Noah is also struggling to maintain the trust and support of his romantic partner. Romantic entanglements in Genoa City are never simple, and this one is proving particularly complicated. His significant other is caught between supporting Noah and fearing the repercussions of the secret he's harboring. This dynamic adds emotional intensity to the storyline, creating a sense of urgency and high stakes that has fans talking. Social media has exploded with speculation about how Noah will navigate this crisis. Fans are dissecting every scene, every line of dialogue, trying to predict his next move. Many speculate that Noah's panic could lead to a temporary breakdown or rash decisions that might jeopardize his relationships and his professional standing. Others argue that Noah's intelligence and connection to his family will guide him through the turmoil, albeit after a suspenseful and emotionally charged journey. Meanwhile, the Newman family is not oblivious to Noah's distress. Sharon, his mother, is portrayed as a source of guidance and emotional support, while Nick's approach is more strategic and calculated, emphasizing damage control and the preservation of the family's reputation. The clash between maternal concern and paternal pragmatism creates compelling drama, as Noah is caught between being vulnerable and being pressured to act in the family's best interest. Complicating matters further, Genoa City's legal and business landscapes are fraught with tension. Noah's panic is not occurring in isolation. It intersects with ongoing rivalries, corporate battles, and personal vendettas. Characters such as Victor Newman, Jack Abbott, and other power players in the city may have stakes in Noah's predicament. This interconnectedness of storylines ensures that Noah's actions will have ripple effects across multiple narratives, keeping viewers glued to the screen. One of the most fascinating aspects of Noah's panic is how it contrasts with his usual demeanor. Historically, Noah has been the calm, composed member of the Newman clan, often serving as the voice of reason. This deviation from his typical behavior underscores the gravity of the situation and highlights the writer's skill in developing multidimensional characters. The audience is witnessing a man forced out of his comfort zone, confronting the unknown and navigating the consequences of actions that are beyond his control. The panic itself is depicted in a series of intense scenes that showcase Noah's inner turmoil. Viewers see him pacing, making frantic phone calls, and wrestling with difficult choices. His expressions, dialogue, and body language convey a sense of urgency and fear, allowing the audience to empathize with his predicament. This level of detail in character portrayal adds depth to the storyline, making Noah's journey not just a plot device, but an emotional experience that resonates with fans. Adding layers to the tension, there are hints that Noah's panic might have wider repercussions for the Newman family and their business ventures. If the secret he is protecting comes to light, it could trigger a chain reaction affecting not only his immediate circle, but also the alliances and rivalries that define Genoa City. This potential domino effect raises the stakes, making Noah's predicament a central pivot for future plot developments. The YNR writers have skillfully built suspense by dropping subtle clues that something monumental is about to happen. Scenes featuring cryptic conversations, intercepted messages, and mysterious meetings all contribute to the sense that Noah is on the brink of a major revelation. Fans are left speculating about what exactly Noah is hiding, who is pressuring him, and what the ultimate fallout will be. This suspenseful buildup is a classic soap opera tactic, and it is executed with precision in this storyline. Moreover, Noah's panic storyline is serving as a catalyst for character development across the board. His friends, family, and associates are all reacting to his crisis, revealing new dimensions of their personalities. Some characters show unexpected empathy and support, while others reveal hidden agendas or exploit the situation for personal gain. This interplay of motivations and reactions enriches the narrative, making the unfolding drama all the more engaging. The emotional resonance of Noah's panic is amplified by his interactions with key characters. Scenes featuring Sharon attempting to calm her son highlight the mother-son bond and provide moments of heartfelt dialogue. Similarly, his conversations with Nick underscore the tension between familial duty and individual ethics. These interactions not only move the plot forward, but also deepen our understanding of Noah as a character who is struggling to reconcile personal integrity with external pressures. As the storyline progresses, viewers can expect a series of shocking twists and turns. Noah may be forced to make morally ambiguous decisions, potentially alienating allies and creating new enemies. His panic could lead to impulsive actions that have long-term consequences for his career, relationships, and standing within the Newman family. These developments promise to deliver the high-stakes drama and emotional intensity that fans have come to expect from The Young and the Restless. The current arc also opens the door for potential crossovers with other storylines in Genoa City. Given the interconnected nature of the show's characters and plots, Noah's panic could intersect with other ongoing dramas, such as corporate battles, romantic entanglements, and family conflicts. These intersections will likely heighten the suspense and provide opportunities for unexpected alliances, betrayals, and confrontations. Fans have been particularly vocal about the realistic portrayal of anxiety and stress in Noah's storyline. The depiction of a character grappling with fear, uncertainty, and the weight of responsibility resonates with viewers who have experienced similar emotions in their own lives. This relatability adds depth to the narrative, making Noah's panic not just a plot point, but an exploration of human vulnerability and resilience. Additionally, social media platforms are buzzing with theories, predictions, and emotional reactions to Noah's predicament. Hashtags related to the storyline are trending. Fan forums are filled with intense discussions, and speculation about upcoming episodes is at an all-time high. This level of engagement underscores the impact of the storyline and the effectiveness of the writers in crafting compelling, high-stakes drama. The visual storytelling in these episodes also deserves mention. The use of lighting, music, and camera angles intensifies the sense of panic and urgency. Close-ups of Noah's face, rapid cuts between tense moments, and the strategic use of dramatic music all contribute to the immersive experience, drawing viewers deeper into the emotional landscape of the storyline. Critically, Noah's panic serves as a narrative device to explore themes of trust, betrayal, and moral ambiguity. As he navigates the treacherous waters of secrecy and pressure, he must make choices that test his character and define his trajectory in Genoa City. The storyline challenges viewers to consider what they would do in a similar situation, creating a participatory experience that extends beyond passive viewing. The unfolding drama also has implications for the Newman family's legacy. Noah's actions, whether guided by fear or strategic thinking, could influence the perception of the family in Genoa City, affecting business dealings, social standing, and personal relationships. This broader context adds a layer of significance to Noah's panic, making it a pivotal moment in the ongoing saga of the Newman family. As the week progresses, anticipation is building for the resolution of Noah's crisis. Will he confront the source of the pressure head-on, or will panic drive him into a series of mistakes that could have far-reaching consequences? Will he confide in a trusted ally, or will secrecy continue to dominate his actions? These questions are keeping viewers glued to their screens, eager for the next shocking twist in the drama. In conclusion, Noah Newman's panic in The Young and the Restless represents a masterclass in soap opera storytelling. It combines high-stakes drama, emotional depth, and intricate character dynamics to create a storyline that is both compelling and relatable. The tension between personal vulnerability and external pressures, the interplay of family loyalties, and the suspenseful build-up of secrets all contribute to a narrative that is captivating and unforgettable. Fans can expect that Noah's journey will not only reveal new aspects of his character, but also have ripple effects across Genoa City. The resolution of this storyline promises to deliver shocking revelations, emotional confrontations, and perhaps even a redefinition of alliances and rivalries. As Noah navigates this treacherous path, viewers are witnessing a character under siege, forced to confront the very essence of who he is and what he is willing to do to protect himself and his family. Ultimately, Noah Newman's panic is more than just a plot point. It is a lens through which the show explores human emotion, ethical dilemmas, and the complex interplay of personal and familial obligations. It is a storyline that encapsulates the very essence of The Young and the Restless: drama, intrigue, and the relentless pursuit of truth amidst a sea of secrets. As the city holds its breath, one thing is certain: Noah Newman's choices in the coming days will leave an indelible mark on Genoa City and on the hearts of the show's devoted viewers. On The Young and the Restless: Nick Newman's control. The streets of Genoa City are buzzing with whispers, tensions are mounting, and chaos seems to be creeping into every corner of the Newman empire. The Young and the Restless fans, brace yourselves. Nick Newman is back, and he's taking control in ways that could shake the very foundations of Newman Enterprises and everyone connected to him. Monday's episode promises a jaw-dropping mix of power plays, family drama, and suspenseful twists that leave viewers questioning who will survive Nick's iron grip and who will crumble under it. Nick Newman, the man who plays the long game. Nick Newman has always been a complex figure. On the surface, he's the charismatic, business-savvy heir of the Newman legacy. But beneath that polished exterior lies a man capable of meticulous, even ruthless control. Over the past weeks, viewers have watched as Nick carefully maneuvered through boardroom battles, family conflicts, and personal betrayals, slowly tightening his grip on everyone around him. Monday's episode marks the tipping point. Nick isn't just steering the ship, he's taking full command, and no one is safe. For those who have followed Nick's journey over the years, this move is classic Newman strategy. He's not impulsive, he's strategic. He watches, he waits, and when the moment is right, he strikes. What's alarming, though, is how far he's willing to go. In Genoa City, power is everything, and Nick seems prepared to put every ounce of his family loyalty and moral compass on the line to maintain control. A family on the edge. The Newman family has always been a hotbed of tension, with each member vying for influence and recognition. But Nick's latest actions have pushed the family into unprecedented territory. Sharon Newman, Nick's ex-wife and a mother figure to his children, finds herself at the epicenter of his control tactics. While she has her own strong personality, Nick's strategic moves put her in a precarious position, forcing her to consider alliances she would have never entertained before. Meanwhile, Victor Newman, the patriarch whose reputation for dominance precedes him, is reportedly growing wary of Nick's maneuvers. Even Victor, who has faced countless business coups and family betrayals, seems unsettled by Nick's assertiveness. This power struggle is about more than boardrooms. It's deeply personal. The Newman family dynamic is being tested like never before, and the emotional fallout could reverberate for weeks to come. The boardroom battle that has everyone talking. Nick's control isn't limited to family matters. Genoa City is watching a corporate chess match unfold at Newman Enterprises. Reports from insiders suggest that Nick is orchestrating a series of strategic moves that could reshape the company entirely. From boardroom takeovers to surprising alliances, Monday's episode will show Nick leveraging his influence like a seasoned strategist, leaving rivals scrambling. Phyllis Summers, a key player in this corporate saga, has reportedly caught wind of Nick's schemes. Her reaction? Shock, anger, and a determination to push back. The tension between Nick and Phyllis is palpable, and fans have been on the edge of their seats as their conflict escalates. It's clear that in Genoa City, power is fleeting, and Nick is proving that he's willing to fight tooth and nail to stay on top. Secrets, lies, and manipulation. One of the most compelling aspects of Nick's latest control tactics is the web of secrets he's weaving. He's not just playing the obvious games of influence. He's manipulating information, controlling perceptions, and exploiting vulnerabilities. In true Newman fashion, every move is calculated, every conversation deliberate. Sources close to the show hint that Nick is using his control to uncover hidden truths about allies and enemies alike. This could mean shocking revelations for viewers, from long-buried family secrets to betrayals that no one saw coming. Sharon, Victoria, and even Kyle Abbott might find themselves caught in Nick's crosshairs, with their trust and loyalty tested in ways that could change the course of the series. The children's role in Nick's control. No discussion of Nick Newman's control would be complete without acknowledging the impact on his children. Nick's kids are growing up fast, and his influence over them is both protective and controlling. Fans have noted how Nick's desire to shape their future has sometimes bordered on overbearing, and Monday's episode may bring this tension to a head. Will Nick's children recognize the fine line between guidance and manipulation? Or will they resist, sparking a family confrontation that could have lasting consequences? The emotional stakes are high, and viewers are eager to see how Nick's quest for control affects the next generation of Newmans. Sharon's role, counsel or conduit. Sharon Newman has long been the emotional center of the Newman family. Her ability to mediate, advise, and at times challenge Nick makes her a crucial player in this drama. In Monday's episode, Sharon steps into a role that could make or break Nick's control. She is seen offering counsel, but whether she acts in alignment with Nick's goals or follows her own moral compass remains to be seen. Fans are speculating. Will Sharon support Nick's ambitions, or will she expose the cracks in his plan? Her influence on the situation is undeniable, and her decisions could tip the balance of power in Genoa City. The tension between loyalty and ethics is a recurring theme in The Young and the Restless, and Sharon's actions will be a focal point in the drama unfolding. A looming, ominous message. Adding fuel to the fire is the mysterious, ominous message circulating in Genoa City. While details are scarce, insiders suggest that this message could be directly tied to Nick's recent power plays. Its tone is threatening, and its timing is uncanny, arriving just as Nick consolidates control. This could signal the arrival of a new antagonist, or it could be a warning from someone within the Newman family itself. The suspense surrounding this message is palpable, with fans speculating wildly online. Is it a threat from a business rival? A family member's secret vendetta? Or perhaps a ghost from Nick's past finally returning to haunt him? Monday's episode promises to delve into this mystery, keeping viewers glued to their screens. Social media buzz. Fans react. Social media is ablaze with theories about Nick's newfound control. Fans are divided. Some admire his strategic brilliance, calling him a mastermind and a force to be reckoned with. Others fear his ruthlessness, warning that Nick is treading dangerously close to moral compromise. Hashtags like #NickNewmanControl and #NewmanDrama are trending, with fans debating whether Nick's ambition will ultimately be his downfall. Online forums are especially active with predictions about the ominous message. Theories range from corporate sabotage to personal revenge, with fans dissecting every frame of promotional clips released by CBS. The buzz is proof that Nick Newman's control is not just a storyline. It's a phenomenon captivating audiences nationwide. Nick's control versus Michael's conscience.